Hello, I am Jonathan Crook, Brent Technical Consultant for HP. In this video, I'm going to show setting up Instant On in HP Security Manager. Today I'm using HP Security Manager 3.15 in Windows Server 2022. So today I'm going to show you setting up Instant On. Instant On is a feature in the enterprise or managed class devices that is designed to where when you're deploying those devices into an environment where Security Manager is running, they can be told to go out and automatically look for Security Manager. Now, this can be a great feature because it basically ensures that when a printer hits your network, it's at least getting a base policy before anything else, right? So the printer hits your network, it says, I'm available. Can I get my base policy? And Security Manager goes out and it finds that, right? So the first thing is making sure that you do have your policies set up, right? And so, you might have one, you might have two, you might have 10. Make sure whatever you figure out, whatever policy you want as an instant on policy. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, so I want my admin password to be the instant on. Then what we're doing is we're going to go over here to settings and we're going to go to instant on security. And what we're going to do is we're going to enable accept device announcements. That's the first step. And then if you scroll down here at the bottom, you're going to say automatic remediation, allow automatic remediation, and then you select that policy here. So basically what that means is that when the printers do reach out to security managers, this is the policy that that printer is going to get. There are other things available here inside of Instant On here, including certificates, being able to work with WebJet admin. We're not going to go over that today. This was just a basic video of we're deploying devices and we want them to get a base policy, right? So once we've enabled that on Instant On, we've accepted the device announcements and we've set up that policy, you'll see here in the policies, there's this little power icon. That's an indicator of the instant on policy. Okay, so that at least lets you know you can only have one instant on policy right now. So again, it's going to be a policy that every printer in your fleet's going to have. So in most cases, it's going to be that admin password, SNMP password, things like that. So the next step is during deployment of devices, they're going to go into the printers and under networking and announcement agent, you're going to see here they can enable device announcement agent. And what this does is it basically tells the printer, hey, you need to go find security manager and you need to get your base policy. So by default, the announcement agent is looking for a host name of HP-print-management, right? So this could be the name of the server. There could be a DNS host record built into the network. So anytime something comes looking for that name, it points it to the right computer, right? Or the other approach is you can just slap an IP address of the HP Security Manager server here. And so what should happen is when that's enabled and applied, within about 30 minutes of this printer hitting your network, it should have talked to Security Manager and Manager should have pushed down this policy that you've chosen right out of the gate, which means that no one from IT needs to worry about setting those settings. No one who's deploying it needs to worry about it. All they got to do is enable that device announcement agent and Security Manager takes care of the rest. So that's how Instant On works with Security Manager. I hope this has been informative for you. Have a great day.